Hello and welcome to another Performance Architects How-To. Performance Architects is a business and technology consulting company that helps companies initiate and sustain big changes in their performance management and business intelligence environments and process. This video, along with others on our channel, should help provide some additional insight as you embark on or continue along your EPM and BI journey. Head over to our channel after this video or come back in the future to learn best practices, hear overviews, and take part in lessons we have designed to help you. We are focused on continuing to develop this community, and we welcome any recommendations you might have for future content. Thanks and enjoy.
Aggregate storage option versus block storage option. The differences and when to use each cube type. This video will cover overall when ASO cubes and BSO cubes are useful, how ASO cubes offer different database types, performance of ASO cubes versus BSO cubes, differences between ASO cubes and BSO cubes, when to use ASO cubes, and how users see ASO cubes. Overall, block storage option. Block storage option cubes are great for systems that need to write to any level or perform complex calculations or queries. Block storage option cubes are great for financial applications due to their data being densely populated. The limitations of block storage option. The block storage option engine cannot handle much sparse data. Batch times needed for loads and calculations take a lot longer. Overall, aggregate storage option. Similar to a block storage option cube, but there's a different method for storage calculations, different storage kernel used for ASO cubes, which is optimized for aggregation. It can store many different dimension combinations. Most times you can only load data into level 0 members. So block storage option cubes are very useful for read-only databases and large dimension databases. With block storage option, new database types are possible. Customer analysis. With this database type, data is analyzed from any dimension and there are potentially millions of customers. Procurement analysis. With this database type, many products are tracked across many vendors. Logistics analysis. With this database type, near real-time updates of products shipments are possible. Market basket analysis. With this database type, you can track products purchased along with other products. Overall, aggregate storage option versus block storage option. Under controlled testing, aggregate storage option cubes outperform block storage option cubes in load times, where they're up to 20% faster, calculation times when they're about 20 times faster, storage space when they're about 10 times smaller. ASO cubes are slower than BSO cubes for queries. They're about 5% slower, but can be faster for queries that are performed regularly. And there's a ton of optimization you can do to make the queries even faster. ASO cubes can have many more dimensions than block storage option cubes. It's a very good idea to have many dimensions in aggregate storage option cubes, as it makes for faster queries. From an end user perspective, there's pretty much no difference at all in the way that users access an ASO cube. It's the same for the Excel add-in, it's the same for financial reporting and the like, and it's the same for SmartView. When would you want to use aggregate storage option? When the database is sparse and has many dimensions, and or the dimensions have many levels of members. This will mean that our aggregation is much faster. When the database is used primarily for read-only purposes with few or no data upgrades. When calculation of the database is frequent and based mainly on the summarizing of the data and doesn't rely on calculation scripts. Starting in S space 11x ASO should be a default starting idea. The benefits for ASO cubes for IT: there's a faster load and calc time, so you'll have lower hardware costs, lower maintenance costs, and higher availability. Smaller disk footprints, efficient tuning for storage and query response. So in summary, we've gone over what the similarities between ASO and BSO, what the differences are between ASO and BSO, and there's a hell of a lot of improvements between 9.x and version 11.x. And here's what's new for ASO and 11.x. And here's what's new for BSO in 11.x. Here's the references I used to look up the information on this video. Feel free to write them down and check them out for yourself. Thanks very much for listening.